So I'm happy to have this honor to be PC chair this year. This means that with a smaller group of national coordinators, we were responsible of the submissions and reviewing process of the submissions that are made to the conference, the abstract submissions. We received 59 submissions this year, and I tried here to make a small analysis of these submissions to understand a bit who wanted to join the conference. We had 50 submissions from a single country, also 9 cross-country submissions, which shows a bit of collaboration, and a total of 22 countries. So I counted by the country of the first author. What you see here on the map, it's the countries that are represented in the submissions and the number per country. So I will maybe just highlight here Italy with 7 submissions, and then you see the colors and for the other countries. We also have 2 submissions from Australia, but most of them from Europe and also Japan, yes. I thought it's important to explain a bit also the evaluation criteria that the national coordinators use to review the papers. Since they're not all of them scientific papers, we do use criteria because it's important. So among these criteria is appropriateness to the CLARIN conference. This means that the contribution has to contribute or to pertain to the CLARIN infrastructure or to be relevant to it. And this has to be explicitly articulated in the submission. Soundness and correctness, of course, of the submission with respect to the technically and factually correct, and the methods. To have a meaningful comparison with respect to what is out there in the state of the art as well. To present concrete work and experiences over only ideas and plans. Both of them, it's also good. To show an impact on the research community and society more broadly. And of course, then other criteria like clarity of the abstract, which is important when one reads and reviews an abstract. And finally, timeliness and novelty. So we received, as I said, 59, yes. Each paper was evaluated by 3 reviewers. So again, as I said, it's the national coordinators. So this gets us to an acceptance rate of 0.71. So we have 42 accepted papers, among which 16 oral presentations, so that you will hear here, and 28 posters that you already actually saw yesterday evening. The oral presentations are distributed in 3 categories: design and construction of the CLARIN infrastructure, resources and usage, and finally CLARIN and beyond. So for the program, what we have in total, so the abstract presentations, 2 keynote talks. We had Andreas Baumann yesterday evening, and we will have Lonneke van der Plas tomorrow. This afternoon, we have a panel called Language Technology, AI, Industry and Research Infrastructures in Collaboration. So it's an open discussion between people working in industry, also in research infrastructure, and other CLARIN bodies to discuss these topics. The conference also has 2 pre-workshops and 1 post-conference workshop, which were upon invitation. So I wish you all a very enjoyable and enriching conference. Thank you for attending the conference. And I will now hand over to Tanja for a few words from the local national coordinator.
Thank you very much. Also, a very warm welcome from me here near Vienna. It has been a long time from visiting this place, the first time to start organizing and seeing the conference now in full swing. I hope you enjoy it. And now I have some minutes here to present Claria.at, the National Austrian Consortium here. The CLARIA-AT consortium is the national node for CLARIN and DARIA, and it consists of 8 members and 3 observers. Compared to the size of Austria, the consortium is rather big. We have also a very heterogeneous consortium. They are not only universities and research institutes there in the consortium, but also the Austrian National Library, and as observers recently also the Natural History Museum joined the consortium. More detailed information about the consortium can be found on our website. For the CLARIN infrastructure, so the CLARIN centers in Austria, we have 2 CLARIN B centers. One CLARIN B center is hosted at the Austrian Academy of Sciences at the Austrian Center of Digital Humanities, and it is operating the Arche repository. And the other CLARIN B center is hosted at the University of Graz at the Department of Digital Humanities and is operating the repository GAMS. Furthermore, we have 3 case centers that are located in Austria, and we are contributing to one distributed case center, the Alexis Case Center. All the case centers are located in Vienna, but they are distributed and hosted at different organizations. So we have one case center that is hosted at the University of Vienna. It's the Case Center for Terminology, Resources and Translation Corpora. We have the Case Center Phonogrammarchiv at the Austrian Academy of Sciences, which was one of the first case centers that was established in the Case Center network. And very recently, a third case center was established, the German AT Center that is hosted at the Austrian Academy of Sciences. It's a case center on German in Austria. What we are doing in the CLARIA-AT consortium, obviously we are coordinating both the activities in DARIA and CLARIN at national level, like the reporting and the in-kind contributions and things like that. At the national level, we are also building and maintaining the technical and social infrastructure for digital humanities. And we are also functioning as an expert group for DH-related consultations by the Austrian ministries and funding agencies. We are doing a lot of community engagement. We are organizing each year a CLARIA-AT summer school, and we are doing other workshops and other events to grow also the community in Austria. A big part of the CLARIA-AT activities are also the funding schemes. So we have 2 funding schemes. One are project funding schemes, and others are funding for early career researchers, such as funding for tool licenses if they cannot find a tool that is open source. So we are funding the license for their master's thesis and things like that. And we also have travel bursaries so that young researchers can attend events in their field. Besides giving out money for funding, we also we also have our own projects, and we are doing projects within the consortium, or the consortium with different members of the consortium are also participating in larger national or European projects. We have a website where we have all our activities, which is also in the restructuring phase. So soon we will have a newer version of the website, and we are also on Instagram, and there we are also documenting what is happening at this conference. I wish you a very fruitful conference. There will be a lot of opportunities in the program to interact with each other and also to get to know more about the CLARIN RT activities. And I will now hand over to Christa for the committee pitches. Thank you.